doing, real man?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is you talking about?
Who the hell is Kianna, Tommy?
Kianna who?
Oh, you dumb now? You know who I'm talking about.
I don't know no fucking Kianna, man.
Hey, can you hear me?
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talk is Cheap. This is your girl, Kianna, your host, Talk is Cheap with Kianna J. And I have a very special guest. Look, I've been excited about this guest since she said yes. I had to hit her in the inbox. I had to pull a friend card with the kids. But she said yes, and I'm so excited to have Sharice England up in here. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, honey, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. It's you my first celebrity, I'm gonna be honest. So I was so geeked. I was like, yes. And, what? I'm finna be childish. I'm fanning because I was like, I know her. Like, and look, so I'm on I posted you on Snapchat for the show, right?
Uh-huh.
And one of the friends, like I said, we know your kids. So one of the friends from back there, he was like, "Hey, you cheat on their mama?" I was like, "Yup." He was like, "I fucking knew it." He was like, "I've been watching this show." And I was like, I know this lady.
Oh my goodness, that is so amazing.
Yeah, so it's very exciting. So thank you for joining me. I want to start by saying again how we know each other. I think I've been to your house a few times. Probably a few times you wasn't there when we was in high school.
I was going, see, I knew that's what they was doing. Okay.
So as y'all know her, I don't know if y'all knew some of the roles that she played in, small roles that she did play in, but if y'all know her now, y'all know her from playing Peaches on The Shy. She plays Jake's mom and Victor's mom. He changed his name to Victor this season because he's running for Senate councilman.
City councilman, that's correct.
Who? Reg. Oh, Reg did that, didn't he?
Yeah, that Reg, the oldest, and then we have Trig.
Who plays
Victor, aka Trig.
Yeah. So, your other roles I was looking at, you played on Chicago PD. Do you do most of your roles in Chicago, or do you go?
I have filmed, outside of Chicago, and actually 2 other projects I'm working on. One is going to be, I'll be filming in Atlanta and Texas, Dallas. So those are the recent projects, Sessions and Percy Masterson. But far as the vast majority of my roles have been in Chicago, Med, Mary Switchmas.
I've seen that too.
Yeah. I love that role. I do. I love Aunt Millie. I had so much fun playing Aunt Millie. Oh my God, that's my girl. Thou Shalt Not Kill Yet, and a lot of I did a lot of stage plays and short films and stuff like that.
What made you go into acting?
By accident. Yeah, I was working at Nordstrom's in Schaumburg at the Woodfield Mall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the
Okay,
mall. That's the mall.
yeah. And I was in the customer service department, and a one of the sales clerk came up to customer service, and he's just talking, and he said something about, you know, are you an actress? Or, have you ever thought about getting in acting, something to that nature?
Mhm.
And, at that time, that was like in the mid 90s or something. And I'm looking at him like, no, because back in the day, I used to love to model, but I'm too short.
Right.
And yeah, so yeah, that's how it started. I told him no. Um, he gave me a name of photographer.
Uh-huh.
I said, okay. And next thing I know, I talked to another coworker and I told her about what the sales clerk said. And I said, no, they talking about agents and all that. I don't know how to do all that. And she
Right.
said, oh, you need an agent? I got an agent for you. She hooked me up with an agent and the rest is history.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So which one was your first role?
Oh, wow. Actually, my first major speaking role, I did an independent film. Oh Lord Jesus, that was so many years ago. Called Dual Mania.
Okay.
It was like a suspense type thriller.
Mhm.
And then after that, I did Love Relations,
Mhm.
and it went on from that. But prior to that, how when I, to get my feet wet, I was a stand-in in Love Jones, Soul Food, so that was amazing. Yeah, I stood
Get
in for
out
Nia
of
Long.
here.
Yeah, for
So
Nia
the first
Long.
show. You know how I am. I get excited.
Yeah, that's how it all began. And then the speaking roles
Mhm.
started coming along. And then it just went from there. And I just kept going, and then I started getting into stage plays, which was pretty exciting. Did multiple stage plays. And yeah, girl, the rest is history. I'm loving it. I am just absolutely loving it. I didn't think, because, again, when I was approached with
Mhm.
about acting, I'm like, what? Me? Whatever.
Like, cause you be thinking people be trying to scam you and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
because you when you hear so much, especially in retail, you
Mhm.
have a lot that goes on, and with the information that both my coworkers or colleagues gave me, I fell in love with it, and I didn't stop, and then it was weird because many years ago, I don't know if you guys remember, I did Soft Sheen
Mhm.
Golden Dry. I was the spokesperson for the Soft Sheen Golden Dry Carefree Curl type.
Yeah, the carefree girl.
Yeah, and so you do stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, all right. Got married, got my baby, and
Mhm.
so when they gave me that information, I looked into it, and yeah, I've been having a ball ever since.
Okay, so let's get to the nitty gritty.
Oh,
How did you land the role? Now, again, you started your first. How did you land the role in The Shot? Now, if y'all don't know, if y'all go back, y'all see her in season 3, so that she comes back in season 5.
yes.
So, how did you land that role?
I got a call from my agent. And the casting director, Cargian Ross,
Mhm,
requested for me to come in to
mhm.
audition for the role of Peaches. Shout out to Cargian Ross. Thank you, ladies. Love you guys. Hayes Talent Agency, Michelle, Dorothy, all you guys. Thank you. Um, so I did the audition, and I remember when I did the audition, and so with actors, we do the audition. If you don't know what's going on, after you wait a period of time, automatically we think, okay, they went in a different direction. So you just keep it going. But ironically, at this time, my agent was having a birthday party in
Mhm.
LA. So I called her. I'm texting her and I'm calling her and I'm like, hey, what hotel you guys going to be at? Where exactly you going to be at? I want to get my airline ticket and hotel stuff. And so she called me and she said, well, how the hell are you gonna be in LA and be on the set of The Chi at the same time? And she gets me. I love her dearly. She gets me every single time. When I say my girl gets me, she gets me. I mean, shocked the shit out of me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
What? You know, and I'm like, quit playing. So that was season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Season 3, episode 1. Had a great time. And I remember a lot of the feedback I started getting, and it was funny because people was hitting my inbox and DMing me, why you sell your baby for $5,000?
Because people be thinking you're the actual character.
You know, for the audience to believe that story, then that means I did my job. You know, but it was just funny because I'm like, sold my baby for $5,000. What damn baby? I ain't got no damn baby. And I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
Okay, Peaches. You talking about Peaches? Okay. So after that, season 4, I wasn't in season 4, and then I got the call the day after my birthday this year. Yeah, the day after my birthday, the 14th of January, and my agent called me and say, hey, they extended the role of Peaches, and the rest was history. Yeah.
It was just like when it was just like, I know this lady on TV. And then I seen Stars put it up, and I was like, I knew it. I was like, I knew it. I was like, I used to hang out in her house.
Yeah, I'm finding that out a lot with a lot.
Because I think you actually probably really know my sister, Elisa. So,
and that's what Stars told me. And I said, yeah, I remember Lisa.
Yeah.
Well, Kianna's her older sister. I said, okay. She said, yeah, Kianna and Stephanie and so on.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. She said, and my brother.
Yeah. He was part of that crew too.
Yeah.
You had the older ones, and then you had the younger
ones. That's what she told me. Yeah.
So that's how that went. But what advice do you have for women that think it's too late to start living their dreams? Like
it's never ever too late. I started late. I was in my late 30s, early 40s. What I recommend is, if this is something you really want to do and you're passionate about it, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can be 99 years old, 99 and a half, 199. If you are passionate about your craft and your talent, go for it. Just go for it. It's no such thing as being too old. And if you notice, it's being more roles created for women my age and older, so I'm very proud. Hey, people used to ask me, do you get tired of playing mother roles? No.
You a mother.
Yes, but
you have so much experience in that. That's what people don't understand. Mothers have mothering experience.
Exactly. But having the experience, but also too, I am so humbly grateful and blessed because those mother roles got me where I'm at right now.
Yes.
So don't get me wrong. Can I play other roles? Of course.
Yes.
But turn down my mama roles? Nah, baby. I'm good. Because I love them. I
know. I want to one day. I know I'm gonna see you in Tyler Perry Studios. I just know it. And it's crazy because they usually be the for Black entertainment. We ain't looking to go towards Paramount and stuff like that, we looking to go like more towards like Tyler Perry Studios and stuff because it's just it's the support of black entertainment,
And
you
that
know.
you are absolutely correct. The and even with Tyler Perry, his diversity
Mhm.
with his casting process, the stories uh, that is being told is amazing.
Mm.
One thing with it's just like you have a lot of other cultures that like cross over to our
Mhm.
culture or
Yeah.
films. We're the same way.
Mhm.
We're the same way because everybody have a story to tell.
Yes.
I love my black entertainment. My black entertainment, hey, develop that platform for a sister, you
Yeah.
know. So for that, I am so humbly grateful. And yes, to my my dream and my drive is to take those levels higher and higher and higher. So right now, I am having a ball.
Long as you enjoying it, you have to enjoy what you're doing.
Oh yes, yes, it's hard
So,
work. Do not, and I'll tell all actors, this is not easy.
yeah, I want to ask you how you remember all the lines because
Every-
I'll be all over the place. Wait, was I supposed to say that part?
it's every actor has their own develop their own technique. Mine, I just study and I study the scene, my character,
Mm,
um, the setting of the scene, what's involved, what's surrounding,
mm,
the scene, the characters that's involved, and sometimes if it's a huge scene and you have a lot of characters involved, and you may have to focus on something very emotional
mm.
or very serious. So it's almost like you blocking out the atmosphere and you right there with that suspense or
Yeah,
whatever
you
that
have to
concern is.
crown cue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's hard work, a lot of studying that it is, but it's fun when you start breaking down your scenes, um, and breaking down your character. It becomes easier a little
How
bit.
did you prepare for the role, Peaches? Like, how did you nail her the way you did? How did you actually bring that character to life?
Well, for season 5 versus season 3, she was a little rough in season
The
3.
three,
You
yeah.
know, um, still kind of going through some shit.
Mm.
Whereas season 5, her focus is her family, so she's a lot softer. She's still peaches, she
Mhm.
still keep it real, but her focus is her boys and proving to them she's ready to be back in their life, and she knows she have to earn her way back into their life.
And that's what I want to talk about too, because it also brings a story from sometimes with families that kids don't is not over the fact, even though the parents do become clean,
Hmm.
they still hold resentment and things of that nature against them, even though trying, the parent is trying to do better, but they keep saying, but you did this, you did this, you did this. So that's why I was asking, like, how did you bring that, because it was very believable. So I was like, she trying to get her life together.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all. I'm not exempt from it.
Hmm.
I had a family member that was very close to me in that situation, and um, yeah, me being on the opposite, that's how I was able to incorporate her feelings
Hmm.
and also the acceptance of her boys' feelings, because I know what it's like to have a family member you're that close to, and all the promises and all the fuck ups and all the lies and the bullshit. And then when that change is made, you're hesitant. You want to believe it, but you're afraid to believe it because you're afraid of being hurt. Or if you just jump back into it like nothing has happened, and then bam,
Right.
all hell break loose. So that's what I did. I took my own personal experiences as well as the opposite. Okay, so I've been the good person that had my fears, but also I seen what the other party went through. Okay, so when you do that, you have to put yourself in both shoes. No, me personally, I've never, indulged in a lifestyle like that. But what I seen the person do and what they went through. Oh no, it wasn't. Hey, that was some hard shit. That was some shit, But I seen the effort they put in to prove and to earn, that I'm good. I love you, and allow me back in. But then that the other person with the concern, no, I love you too, but I don't know if I'm ready for you to come back in. And then so it was amazing. It was really amazing because you have the baby boy a little upset, but he's happy that his mom is back.
Yeah.
The oldest, like, fuck you.
Right. We've been through too much.
Right. What you doing here?
Right.
And she knows that.
Right.
She knows, like, okay, shit. I got my baby. He pretty much got him, on my side. But that oldest. And what can she do? She got to take it.
She does.
So yeah, when you're a parent, I'll tell every parent, every relative, friend that any of us know in that lifestyle. Yes, it's a bitch. Yes, it hurts. However, their struggles is far more deeper than we can ever imagine. And what I do applaud anyone that has a sickness like that, the effort of trying
to get better,
to get it together, and want to do right by all their loved ones. So yeah, that's where me and Peaches we had a little bit in common.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like I said before, it's part of real life, and people in real life. I used to be around people in real life that's going through that, like that kids that can't forgive their parents for them being, because they feel like it was embarrassing, the things you did, that it was. So I understand, especially if you with it, you've been around it. So luckily I didn't have parents like that, and I have lived with some people on drugs, and that kept me from being like, I don't want to.
There you go.
Yeah, not
there
doing
you go.
That.
The same. It was the same here. Some of the shit I seen, and see, I used to live in the Jets before we even thought about coming to Hoffman Estates, and some of the shit I seen, and I it just blew me away.
Yeah.
But my heart went out to both parties, to the parent or whoever their guardian was, but my heart really went for the babies, because they seen a lot, they experienced a lot. So, and I'm like, wow. But that was just something I knew I would never do. I mean, it's weird, you got grew up in the projects, South Side. You done seen a lot. You see enough of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
in
hell
Chicago, period. You see all type of stuff. You'll be like,
Yeah.
What is going on?
Girl, look. I'm like,
Go back to Chicago. You be like, what is going on?
shit, fuck that. No, y'all can have that shit. I'm good.
Always something to see, ain't it? So let's get down to it. How was it working with Luke James and Jason Weaver? I'm a fan of Jason. Ever since like Smart Guy, The American Dream, he played Michael Jackson.
Oh my baby, yeah. All three of my babies were amazing. Luke, Jason, Mike Epps, who plays Jake. Okay, Luke, Victor, Jason, Shad, all three of them, my babies. Okay, and it was amazing because being on such an amazing show like The Shy, and working with all this amazing talent, and this is my family, the Taylor. Yes, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot just watching, these guys in action, and I'm like, damn, what? And
they acting.
Yes. And they feel so welcome and so at home, and and each day that we work, and I would look out, oh yeah, these are my babies. Look at my babies. So all of them are phenomenal. Everybody in each episode that I worked was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, it was.
Was it fun on the set? Like, did y'all like, instead of working all the time, was it like fun?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We we joke a lot. Luke is a jokester. Okay, he's a jokester.
They put pranks on you?
No, but some of the things that they would say or do was just hilarious. And I'm like, okay. So it was fun. I had a lot of fun. Missed the guys already. Yeah, everybody from the amazing cast to the phenomenal crew. We had a ball.
Now, I want to ask you, because my cousin them, they so nosy. They want to know, are you married? I said, I'm just going to get it out the way. And I got two questions that go together with this. Are you married? And if not, how young are you willing to date? I said I was going to ask it. So I had to,
Okay. You know what?
Look, people had their own questions that they wanted me to ask, and I had a few males that say, "Oh, that's that fat lady." Yeah, ask her.
Well, thank you guys for the beautiful compliments. My marital status answers no, not at this time. Actually, yeah, no. And well, how young are you all talking? I have to be careful with
what you say. Okay. So I'll get you out of that one.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll put it to you like this.
Look, right now,
my son is 41 years old.
Okay, so look, right. I know that much, because me and him, we're around the same age, me and him.
Okay.
So me, I'll put it like this. Between 30 and 60 for me. Because like in between there, Right, it's not like you could be a little young tenderoni, or you could be an older gentleman,
Well, I
Ain't nobody not in the row here 30. Oh.
well, no, yeah, yeah, because yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
leave that
because
one
I got
alone.
kids 20. I one time, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's shame the devil. I had dated somebody around the same age as my son one time. And that didn't work.
I didn't think so. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Emmy mama, oh yeah, on the shy. But she was happy, but she ended up going back to her ex. So she
Okay,
got somebody
see,
back her age. So
I rest my
hey,
case.
right, exactly. It's crazy because how is I just want to say, is it hard to date in the field that you're in?
Yeah, it is. For a whole lot of reasons. Um, a lot of times people outside of the industry doesn't understand, and it's no fault to theirs,
Mm-hmm.
but they do not understand all the hard work that's involved. And a lot of it can be very time consuming,
Sue me. Yeah.
and that sometimes can cause rifts or a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
What I used to say was it's no different than if you're a policeman or a fireman or someone in the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, corporate America, depends on what part of corporate America you in. But then I kind of started changing it because I start seeing that what I do, yeah, it takes a lot, because it changes. It could change at a drop of a dime. You can be set for one thing that you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and then it can be 20 minutes to an hour later, you can get that call, your agent or producer, director, hey, we got to change it. So now we need you on set or we need you on the plane, blah, 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 blah,
Mm-hmm.
just like that. And so sometimes, well, wait a minute, we had this plan, we had that plan. So it makes it a little hard. Yeah.
And then it's hard to trust. You got now you before you were a public figure because you had roles again before the shy.
Mm-hmm.
But the shy really had broadened you.
Mm-hmm.
And so it would be hard to wouldn't it be hard to trust
Yeah. Yeah. You have to be
people?
careful.
You
You
have to be
always have to be
careful
careful.
because
Yeah.
some people are just there for the wrong intentions.
Yeah.
And it's hard it'd be kind of hard to just, kind of
Yeah. That is true. You
read
have to
through
be
them.
careful.
Yeah.
Um, as I was taught, I always have to be aware of your surroundings, and that goes for whoever you meet. And that, yeah,
I'm
I
not
am.
even a celebrity and I don't trust nobody. Look, my God be like, what? That's why I'm still single. Hello. So look, it be hard out here. These some people,
Yeah,
some
you
people.
have to be careful. You really do have to be careful. Not just for me, yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I have one daughter who,
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell her the same thing. But now things did get a little different
Mm-hmm.
for me. So I appreciate and love everybody in my community.
Yeah.
In the Black community, the love and the support, guys. Mwah, thank you so much. It is just amazing, when you're recognized for your talent and your work, especially, oh man, if I go to the store, and you're this and you know, It does. It put a big smile on my face. My heart is just so humble. And I'm like, really?
Oh, you don't need security. Walking into the stores and stuff, people like, and I bet you they don't call you by your name, Sharice. I bet you they call you Peaches.
Yeah, everybody call me Peaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how is it? I know you.
Uh-huh.
You the mom. You on the shot. You the mama. Yeah. Or Peaches. Hey. Yeah. But I wouldn't change anything. The one thing I do love and appreciate is all the fans of the show, everybody acknowledging Peaches and her family, the rest of the cast is, every storyline for everyone on the show is absolutely, okay, you said I can cuss, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
From the music score to the storylines, no shit. A couple episodes I watched and I'm like, hey, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
love the
So
show.
I love
I
it.
watched it from the first season. Like,
Yeah.
I love the show. Like, it just reminds. Well, the first beginning season, it was more like Chicago gritty, like the kids. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Her son had got killed.
Yep.
It dealt with not trafficking, but kidnapping. And as you know, I don't know, was that in Chicago where the man was walking past and the girl was chained to the pole in the abandoned house?
Oh yeah.
So it touched on that factor.
Yeah.
That your neighbor can snatch up your child.
Yeah.
It
makes you, when I heard that story on the news, that's the first thing I thought about, how it happened to Keisha.
Yeah.
In the Chi. And it does. It makes you think, again, I have one daughter. A huge shout out to Lena Waite. Love her because the stories that her writers and her team put together for us, telling our stories in our cities.
Yes.
They
doing a great job.
Yes. It's just, it's amazing. I mean, I'm like, damn, some of the stories I seen, and I said to myself, I was like, well, damn, Lena, was you in my closet? But I appreciate it because they are our stories. And they're true. And it does happen. So, yeah, damn, it's just amazing. Girl, I'm still on flying high.
I know. Not this past episode, but the episode before this past episode was Victor reading a letter from you, saying you're gonna give them some space again. So my take on, I'm gonna tell you my take on this, okay? So I'm gonna predict the future, So you only gone for probably, you'll be back.
Okay.
They didn't kill you. So if they don't kill you, you coming back.
Well, I hope so. I, would love if they.
You gotta come back. You
invite me back.
Yeah. You got to come back. Like, Vic, what's gonna happen. Victor gonna need you. He's gonna go through something, and he's gonna need you. I'm telling you.
Hey, again, that's what I say. The writers are amazing, and if they have me back, that would truly a blessing from the Lord. Again, after there was 6, my last episode was 6, and I'm like, oh God, I miss you guys. Oh shit, what the hell? What? And so but been watching. Like, I just watched 7. Yeah, I just watched 7. So, everybody's doing a phenomenal job. We see, it's in the Lord's hands, and we're.
I just remember, like, Jake was like, he's gone, she's gone, and she ain't coming back.
Oh my God, that broke my heart.
I was like, she's coming back. Watch.
Yes, oh baby, wait, no. know. Maybe. Mama don't know, but you know,
Yeah.
your brother played me to the left, so I had to give his ass man, but okay.
Okay, so what upcoming roles do we have to look forward to?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I have two major projects coming up. First is going to be it's a hip hop horror movie called
You
Session.
said horror?
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
scared of scary.
it's amazing. I love the story. It was written by Felicia Dorch
Mhm.
and John Alexander, two very good friend of mine, excellent screenwriters. I loved it from the time I got the script. I just absolutely love it. And yes, again, it's one of those amazing mother roles.
Mhm.
And we're going to be filming that in about another month,
Okay.
maybe in Atlanta. And then after I'm done with Sessions, I will be going to Dallas to film Percy Masterson, which is um, another phenomenal story. It's basically somewhat on how can I put it? Kind of on the order of a Perry Mason storylines,
Mhm.
but without giving too much away, it's deep.
Mm.
It's I recommend every mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, son, daughter, when it is released to watch it. It's
Mm.
very powerful. It's very powerful on how we as a people are treated and how we are accepted. And that is even amongst our own culture. So yeah, I truly blessed when I received the role in Percy Masterson. And that role, I played Patricia. I mean Patricia Denise Austin.
Mhm.
And in Sessions, I'm the mom. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah,
I'm be
talking about.
following your page.
Wait a minute. I'm talking about. I'm the mom. I'm Mama Jocelyn. I'm Jocelyn. Okay, I got another film in my head where it says mom. But yeah, so Sessions, I play Jocelyn, and then Percy Masterson, I am Denise Austin.
And that's what I'm talking about. How do you keep these roles together? Then you got so many lines.
Right now, yeah, I have two films, two scripts, and basically off book with both of them. Just about. Yeah, because in between gigs that you're working and you already got that set, you start working on the next ones and then your downtime and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
But okay, before we go, I'm not finished. I'm not trying. I got so many questions. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay,
please.
so how do you choose what roles though? Like that's good for you. Like what movies, what plays, what TV shows? How do
Mhm.
you choose, or do your agent choose?
No, what my agent does is, if it fits my age range or my description,
Mhm.
the actor has to go and do the audition and to book the role. When it regarding independent projects, once I receive the script and take a look at it, especially if they say, hey Sharice, I have a role I think you would be a good fit for, I'll send you the script. So what I do is I just take a look at it, and if it's good and it's telling the story, it have to be a reason why I'm telling this story.
Right.
It has to be a meaning to the story. It doesn't matter how funny, or how sad or how bitter, or if I have a short film on YouTube called Thou Shalt Not Kill Yet. And I played the stepmother. Now that role was so challenging. I never thought I would be able to play a role like that. But when I read it, I had to play that fucking role.
Right.
And the stepmother, she's a total bitch. She's
like most stepmothers are.
Oh my God. No, this bitch is evil. This. I told my friend Blaze, who is the filmmaker, and his cousin was the director. And I asked him, I said, "Can I ask you a question?" I told him, I said, I'm not trying to be funny. What bitch pissed you off? That's the first thing I said. Who pissed you off?
That's the first thing you
Right.
say.
That's and Blaze know I love him. We have did some stuff in the past, but when he called me and say, "Hey, I'm doing a short. I got a role. I think you'll be perfect for." I said, "Okay." He said, "So I'm gonna sing the script." Cool. Read the script, and I'm like, "Oh my God. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my God." I'm like, "Well, damn. Shit." So,
What's the name of that? Because I want to go see it.
it's
Look,
Thou Shalt Not Kill Yet.
it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Yep. The film is by Young Blaze. It's Young Blaze Films. And I'm like, yeah, and I did. I said, "Hey, sweetie, how you doing? I have to ask this question. What bitch pissed you off? Please tell me." She was so cold.
Oh.
And I remember the screening, and my dad was with me, and he was sitting behind me. And I had to turn around and I apologize. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry." Because the language was so explicit and coming from his daughter's mouth. And I'm like, "Oh my God, my father is here. Oh, Jesus. Daddy, I am so sorry." What I love about my dad, man, so rest in peace. He looked at me, he said, "Girl, do your job. Go, just you fine."
Right.
Oh God. And then, Blaze grandmother, may her soul, precious, beautiful, beautiful queen. She was there. And I told him, I said, your grandmother's gonna watch this. I said, "Oh my God, no." But she was so sweet. And she was like, "You're doing the job. It's okay."
It's a
So,
job.
I went there. That one scared me. That scared me. But I love doing it. I love what our director Mimi Rivers pulled out of us, especially with my role. And Kianna, you guys, if you get a chance to see, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll be like, "Whoa." Shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it because you got me interested in seeing it. Like, okay, let me see. Thank you. But I'm just ecstatic for you being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I enjoyed you.
Same here. Thanks for having me. Hey, again, girl.
I will. Just don't never be too busy for me. Try to squeeze me in. Like I said, if you only give me 30 minutes. Because I believe your season is here and you finna get all these roles and you finna be all on the big screens. And then all of a sudden I'll be like the little podcaster, hey. Can I get the interview?
Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, all I can say at this moment is glory to God. God is amazing. That's it.
That's it. All glory to God, because He will do it for you.
Won't He?
I can tell you love it because you smiling the way you smile when you talk about it. It's a blessing.
I love what I do, and this recent opportunity with The Shy, and prior to me booking The Shy, I had just got a call from Easy Money Productions, and a good friend of mine, Daryl Easley, and all his associates, Kim Russell and his team, and we did the film Two Wrongs Don't Make It Right. Mm-hmm. And so we just did a screening, and I'm waiting on now when the distribution is going to be done. that was amazing. And again, music, deal with music and Black love.
Mm.
So yeah.
Ain't Black love beautiful sometimes?
Oh yes. When I put it to you like this, when we make it beautiful, okay?
Right. I said sometimes.
Yeah, when we make it beautiful, and that goes both ways now.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
that goes
beautiful
both
thing.
ways. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you planning on doing any more screenplays?
yes, actually, I'm doing one in December, The Exes.
Okay.
Which is it's going to be in Chicago, and I'm doing it at Prairie State Theater. Matter of fact, I got a conference call tomorrow with
Okay, and
director.
that's going to be in December
Yeah, December 13th
at the Airy Crown.
Yeah, not at the Airy Crown. It's going to be, I believe, at Prairie State Theater. Yeah, I just got the call from the director maybe about a week ago, and she told me she was doing 2 shows. I did it before,
Right?
so I love it because I'm crazy in the play. So
Yeah,
I will definitely keep you posted.
Yeah, because
I would like to invite you
my
guys down.
sisters and everybody would want to come. We can make it like a trip, even with stars and everybody. We can all come together and see you and you play.
Okay, y'all might see Sierra's tied up.
Oh, I'm kidding. Because I know he's seen it, and I said this. I had did a live not too long ago, and I did a live last week. And I pointed out, I said, Eris, when I catch you, I'm gonna kill you because you seen my inbox, you seen it, and I know he follows me because I know he be looking at my stories and stuff, so I know.
There you go.
Don't try to do it. He ignored me. What you don't do is ignore me, sir.
Yeah, because I have want to say hi to my niece, Chanel Russell. I think it's Dr. Russell. Forgive me, baby. I always call you Chanel.
Go ahead.
She's out there in Milwaukee. So
okay.
Chanel, love you, baby.
Yeah. Milwaukee is something else. Milwaukee is as small as Chicago. Just let you know.
Yeah. I
well, I would love. Thank you again. Any one of your co-stars, anyone else put a bug in their ear. I love to interview anybody, and we can talk because even with your new with your new projects and everything. So. I will be reaching out again.
Okay. All right. And with the up and coming, reach out to me if you don't hear from me. If I may be traveling, just hit stars.
Yeah, she told me. She said anything that got anything to do with the family, me. If you can't get in touch with my mommy, me. And I was like, I got you.
Start working that in for me because you don't
need her.
Yeah, I love my son. Don't get me wrong.
You might as well get ready to put her on the payroll. You might as well get ready to have a full-time assistant secretary, and it's somebody you trust. That's your baby. That's your daughter. So y'all look just alike. So, young men that ask the questions, she is unavailable for you guys, okay?
But thank you guys. I mean,
but I want to thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I will be reaching out again. This was lovely.
I had a great time.
I'm glad you did. You would have had an even more better time if I was drunk.
I love you already. Okay.
We could have, really but I just got off the road, like I said. So I'm about to try to catch up with my friends or go take a nap. I don't know what I'm gonna do first.
That's okay. Just relax.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Yeah,
But
so
thanks again for having me.
no
I had a great
problem.
time.
Thank you for coming. I will be reaching out again.
Okay.
And to all my viewers that tuned in, I do apologize. Facebook did ban me. I was tagged in this. I'm gonna repost it again. Also, my producer is gonna repost it again on both pages, and you can watch it on YouTube. They kicked me off TikTok
Oh my
20 minutes into the broadcast. Well, no, it was like 5 minutes into the broadcast.
Tonight? Did they do that tonight?
Yes, I was like, they because the people was coming in. I was getting like, and that 10 minutes that I was on, 5 minutes I was on TikTok, I had got like 300 or something likes on it, and they like kicked me out like real quick. So, so this is gonna re-air probably Thursday. When you gonna re-air it? Oh, it's not gonna go at all.
No, I'm asking you, when are you able to go?
They gave me 60 days. He said, I see what I can do. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talk is Cheap. If nobody told you, I'm going to tell you, I love you. See you next week.